Fine, at least get 3. Now, I mean, fuck. Slay.
All right, we should be live.
Let's check.
I fucking need some. Okay. I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, baby.
Grape.
He got a
Pretty sure that's
going
Grape.
on.
Yes, huh?
With Jaren in the background yelling, if you could try to mute between talking, just so we don't pick up as much of her, okay?
I got you.
Cool. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the table.
I am going
I
to
understand.
keep myself mute.
I understand life happens around us, and I'm not like, everybody has to have perfect sound for my stream, but it would help if you could, you know.
It's easy. I got a button on my headset.
Oh, beautiful. I appreciate you. Just waiting for somebody to tell me we're live.
You are
You're
live.
good, you're good.
Hey, all right. Hello. Wait, we don't have music. I just realized that. Hang on.
Somebody's slacking.
I'm slacking.
Well, usually I do it. I'm over here eating chips.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, there we go. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Fat Jolly Guy, and welcome to a brand new campaign. Today, we start a journey for Fable of the Forsaken, a homebrew D&D campaign. I am joined today by my wonderful table of players, many of them returning from the Edges of the Map campaign. But we do have a new guy today. So, without further ado, I am joined by Slow-Mo 21. I've got Joe Cool.
Yes, sir.
I've got Mr. Non-Clutch, AP. I got Mrs. Non-Clutch, Ashley.
Hi.
And I have Tim.
Heyo.
And last but not least, our new player to the table, Grape Kool-Aid.
What's up, guys?
So welcome all of you all to Fable of the Forsaken. So without further ado, let's get started. Some ground rules before we get started. As always, we have our inspiration sheet. Every player starts a brand new every day with their inspiration dice. They have a D10, a D8, a D6, a D4 of inspiration, plus a lucky.
Do you have
did you throw a sheet up link?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I just realized I did not create a sheet, so give me a second to copy.
Oh, it's okay.
I was gonna say, just use the edges. Yeah. Make that. Oh!
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 Pocket 20.
Joe with a
Yes,
pocket
sir.
20.
First one of this session, baby.
I'm
Oh,
gonna be
actually,
honest,
almost got it
everybody.
too.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping for a natural one on my pre-roll.
Shit, I had hip roll.
Why does Ashley say Ashley and not Percy?
Ow. Because she probably wasn't clicked on her character.
Ooh.
Oh, you get a redo then.
I want to make sure. That
Ooh, that's a pretty green.
Thanks.
you.
There I
Why
am.
is it?
Yeah.
Delete this.
Did that track in a certain spot?
Damn, I said
Did
something.
what
AP, it
track in a
missed.
certain part?
Really?
Yep.
Did
Damn.
what track in a certain spot there? Grape.
That roll.
Okay.
I didn't see it. It should be on the right side. You should see everybody's thing.
I guess that means mine did not track. Okay, so click here. Click this.
There should be a thing at the bottom that says, public roll. Make sure that's there, and then click on the D20 and hit roll.
D20. Roll. There we go.
There you go. Whoa! Oh!
I
Mhm.
almost got somebody's natural one.
And if you really wanted to, you can go to the settings tab in that corner. You can go configure settings. There's a thing called Dice So Nice. Where you could literally edit your dice in the program.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. They got some cool stuff.
Does anyone remember how to permanently have mage armor equipped?
There's the shield button on the right-hand side that you should be able to equip it with.
Where's that again?
So if you're in your
It's-
equipment on
In
the
my- Okay.
or wherever the
Oh,
mage
yeah.
is.
I know what you're talking about. It's a spell that Jolly likes to, though I don't have to waste a spell to use it. So it's just something that I'm gonna have to make a mental.
Oh, you're talking about like putting it down in the 1 through 0 down in the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, click and drag.
No. When Jolly plays his style of homebrew, if you're a wizard or a mage or a sorcerer of some type and you have access to mage armor, you automatically have it when you're in battle. So you don't have to expel a spell slot to use the spell.
Gotcha.
So it's just a little buff that I wanted to permanently put on my guy. I just don't remember where it is.
Where did you say that dice thing is on here?
On the
You
top
click
right,
the-
there's of like the chat bar where all our rolls are. There's a double cog.
Okay.
That's the game settings. Then you go to configure settings.
Figure settings. Okay.
And then on the left side bar, it's Dice So Nice. It's probably about maybe a little quarter of the way through.
3D
And then
dice settings.
correct. And then if you want to adjust your rolling area, you can do all that stuff there too.
Sorry, I did not get this. I forgot all about an inspiration sheet until I started talking about it.
Hey man, this is session 0.51. We're good. We're chilling.
Do 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 do.
No. And there's a catch for that guy. Audio video, combat tracker configuration, disable game canvas, English, chat bubbles, performance mode, FPS meter. Ooh, I can make the font bigger? Oh, that is amazing. We're doing that. I don't have to squint now. I would say just don't go too crazy on like the 3D effects if you roll a 1 or a 20. Sometimes you can add like fire explosions and stuff.
When
Yeah,
I'm looking
I
at the
don't-
themes here, what do I click on with one of these to get it to?
Okay, so let me pull in there for you real quick. Boom, boom. So for dice presets, that'll be your faces. Obviously, it says it there, but I do Akka Stream. I guess standard would work also. And then your theme, I don't know why my dice reset. I guess I got to do it. Your theme is going to be where you really mess around with coloring, unless you do custom.
Okay. Let's see.
And then texture is like, do you want a specific
Okay.
like smokes type or Christmas or it's like a color schemed theme for texture.
All
Like if
right.
you want a dragon
Inspo
scale,
sheet
you
is
can
in
do
the
that.
links and softwares now.
Beautiful.
Woo!
I just got to go through and reset.
Material is like, do you want metal dice, plastic dice, wood dice? That's basically like the finish. Do you want it shiny? Do you want it iridescent?
Okay. Is there a way to add more themes on here?
You could do the download new themes, but I would recommend doing that on like downtime.
Okay. Cool. We'll go this way. I'm not the same color here as the other person.
And then you could test roll, see what it looks like. Nobody will see your test roll. Like, I just changed my dice. It actually looks really nice, so I'm keeping that. I made the font bigger, but I think I'm going to actually lower it back down.
Let's do...
Nobody has pocket 20. Nobody has haste.
I do.
Joe got a
yeah,
pocket
Joe-
20.
Joe got a
rolled
pocket
I know.
20.
I'm just resetting this. There's that.
The shirt, I really like it.
Slow. I hate to do this to you, but you have to pick a different color.
What, dice or me?
Different color in general, because grape is grape, so he has to be purple. It's the only way that my brain works.
I don't have to be purple.
Never mind.
Did you not
give me,
just
like,
hear
magenta.
the DM? Like,
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
grape is
Um,
grape. He
yeah.
has to be purple.
give me like a magenta or something, Jolly.
Gotcha. Thank you. So I will fix that. I'll fix that at another time. So
Hold on, wait now, because there's green grapes, there's red grapes, there's purple grapes. I
Got
mean,
candy grapes.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna make this one slow for now. Yeah, my brain can't compute. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's easier for the sheet to just make him purple. By all means, it's really not a big deal.
All right, cool. All right, the sheet should be updated. Joe, you got a nat. Oh, Joe, you did get a pocket 20. Look at you.
Yeah.
And that pocket 20. First one, first episode. How about that?
Pretty fucking awesome.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So that has been taken care of. While everybody else is doing their thing, a couple of other things that I want to say. This campaign, we do not use material components for spells. The reason I do that is because I don't want you to have to be like spending half a campaign trying to figure out and find this bullshit. Secondly, spells can be used in roleplay without a spell slot unless that spell is initiating combat. It is a change from how I normally run it. And the reason for this is I talked to some of my other DM friends who use this rule, and they have implemented the spells into combat rule. So if you are using a spell to turn yourself invisible to get advantage on an attack, that spell will consume a spell slot.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if you turn yourself invisible and then end up in combat, not as the plan, that does not count. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, no material components, spell slots for RP do not consume a slot unless you are intending it to initiate combat. So, like, for instance, we have a whiff wizard. If he comes into a room and there's a bunch of people there, unbeknownst to them, and he casts fireball on them, that's going to consume a spell slot because he initiated combat with the spell. Kadoki?
You just 11 twos today.
Apparently.
Very much.
The another new rule that I'm implementing in the campaign is called Last Stand. If
Well, I like
your
this one.
character ceases to have health points where you would be knocked unconscious, you can choose, well, not unconscious, but if your character is killed, okay, through the actions of combat or whatever, you can choose to either make your death saving throws or you can choose to go into Last Stand. Last Stand gives you 10 temporary HP. It gives you advantage on everything, all of your attack rolls, and it gives you 2 extra attacks. But at the end of that turn, and you immediately take your turn, by the way, when you go into Last Stand, but at the end of that, your character is permadead. unless it can be revived through a revivification crystal or high level spell.
Hold
It
on,
is
wait a
meant-
minute.
it
Can,
is-
can you say that again?
Last stand. So if your character is killed in combat or through whatever means, you can choose to go into last stand. Or you
Okay.
can choose to make your death saving throws. Death saving throws work the way that they always worked. If you roll, you can go into unconscious or you're going to die, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can also choose to go into last stand, which will give you temporary HP. Will leave you at 1 HP, I should say. And it doubles all of your rolls. So you have advantage on every roll that you make, and you get 2 extra attacks. It is supposed to be this last, like, I'm going to die, and I'm going to go out in a blaze of glory kind of last stand. But when you're done with that action, your last stand action, your character is dead. There's no spare the dying, no revivify, any of that kind of stuff. You have to have a true resurrection spell or a true resurrection crystal in order to save that player. That is the give and take. So do you make your death saving throws or do you go out in a blaze of glory? That is what last stand is for. Okay?
Good deal.
Okay.
What else do I do?
That was very loud. My bad.
I am very much a DM of the rule of cool. You guys have an idea. You tell me what it is. You execute it. We're going to go for it. What else is there? Can anybody else think of another special rule that I run in my campaigns?
Mage armor is always activated.
Right. We don't count ammunition unless it's a special type of ammunition. So if you're just shooting a bow with normal arrows, you fucking, you're Legolas. You just have unlimited arrows. For Elias, if you're shooting
crazy,
normal,
ridiculous good ones.
yeah, Elias, if you're shooting your gun, normal bullets, that kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, if I'm running normal bullets, it's just normal. I don't have to keep track of them.
Right.
I just have to keep
Special ammunition is the only thing tracked.
my special that I make.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it. There may be more that comes up as I remember, or we talk about it, or we start playing, but we'll
We
go from
always
there.
ask questions too.
Oh,
so.
yes. Please ask questions. Please talk. If you have anything you need to say in private, we do have the PC chats and Discord. Feel free to send a message there. Just let me know to check my DMs because I don't have my Discord up when I'm streaming because it's the same monitor. I really need to get a monitor just for Discord. But anyway, without further ado, shall we get started with the story?
Fuck yeah.
All right.
I'm ready.
Everybody made their test rolls? Everybody good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Only one. Yeah. Oh, Twiggy needs his test roll.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Okay. Welcome to Fable of the Forsaken. The individuals gathered in this library today have been summoned from the various parts of the world of Thirindel. You have all come at the bequest of an unknown benefactor, known only as the Raven, who gave you specific instructions that if you cared to join an adventure that could save a world, to arrive at this library on this date. The people in this room are unknown to you. Their faces and who they are a mystery even to you. You have been in this library for a bit of time. We will say 30 to 40 minutes. And this benefactor of the Raven has yet to show his face, nor do you understand why you truly are here. And that is where we will pick up today's session.
Do we know how we got here, or is this like a summoning type situation?
You received a letter from a courier asking if you would partake in a world-saving event.
Okay, sorry.
And you felt duty-bound for whatever reason to attend.
Hello everybody. What are we doing here again?
I suppose you got the same thing that I did.
Oh, yes, where is that again? And I'll just start patting my pockets. Somewhere around here. Is this pocket? No, it's... I think it's this one. No, you can't see that one. Oh, yes, this letter here.
Let's see.
You mean to tell me you can't even keep important documents somewhere?
Well, is it important? I don't know, it's just another day for me.
We were asked to come here. Doesn't that make it important?
Well, I'm asked to go everywhere. You can go here, and I can go there, and I can go everywhere. It's just a matter of where to be when.
You're cute.
Oh, aren't you a tall drink of water?
I prefer juice.
Oh.
Don't feel
I
bad.
prefer whiskey.
I used mine in my alchemy by mistake. Luckily I remembered how to get here.
Who said that? I can't see over this table.
Over here. That's
Over
Twig.
this way.
As Twiggy lifts his hand up over the table edge.
Moon is gonna lift him up on the table.
Percy.
Percy.
Oh my god. Oh.
I was
Percy.
wondering who the first person to do that was gonna be.
Me, obviously. Of course. It's the
Oh.
white hair.
For anybody who didn't know, Ashley played a character in our last campaign known as Moon. So
Well, aren't you just the cutest little guy? And I thought I'd be the shortest one here.
I'm just I'm glad to have so many people around.
it makes me happy.
Well, my name is Maya from... Well, it's okay. You don't need to know where I'm from, but just know that I was ordered here by divine order.
Divine order.
Yes, it was divine order that I was supposed to be here.
So, you talked to the vines and they told you to be here?
Yes, something like that, deity, vines, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, she said divines, not like the vines. Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I heard the vines as well.
Say again. What was that?
Young lady, I think he's talking to you.
Me? Oh, I was asking if this little thing here is a type of mushroom person.
Oh, she's talking to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were. Yeah. My name's Twiggy.
As Twiggy
Like
reaches
a
his little
poison
hand out.
mushroom? You're so cute. I grab the hand and shake it, but I'm also gonna be looking, just kind of like pulling it up, like you
It
should
is-
spin.
It feels like a mushroom. It feels fungusy. Like if you've ever cut mushrooms and you know that kind of like almost styrofoamy feel, that's
Yeah.
what his hand feels like.
Oh, so exciting! Are you like poisonous at all, Twiggy?
I don't think so.
Talk later.
Okay.
So Maya is going to do something, and hopefully nobody catches on, because she's a little suspicious of this group.
Dear Lord. My name's Percy, by the way. Do we all have to do like an investigation or perception?
I would say that everybody needs to do the DC 13 charisma save.
Charisma save.
Oh, that's gonna be. I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Switching between characters, yeah.
Yeah.
And failing your charisma saves, because aren't you barbarian?
He's not a dumb barbarian, though, so there's that.
Oh, that's true.
Hold on, am I doing?
It's to me.
So,
You
great.
can't-
If you go up to where it says Zone of Truth in the sidebar, there's a button that says DC 13 charisma save throw. Just click that and it'll auto throw for your charisma.
Hey. I guess I'm just gonna do normal.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, it's just normal.
I see you guys are the truthful bunch, huh?
You still have epic rolls, Charlie? Sorry, Joe.
I don't think Epic Rolls is working right now with the update, so
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry about that, Joe.
Oh, no, you're good, Bronny. So, what brings you guys here? I mean, I know why I'm here, but why are you here?
For me, I love the adventure, and I love creating songs about the adventure. So, to save the world, if we're all gonna die anyway, might as well put in a hand.
No,
Oh,
always
so you
loved good
sing.
music.
And you, Mr. Man with the hat, sir?
Yeah, there's two of us.
Yes, you. You.
Oh, me. Oh, my name is Orin. Orin Stumblefoot. But all my colleagues call me Whiff. I'm sure you'll find out why at some point. I'm mostly here because, the arcane studies always told me, just follow your heart. And, well, I got this letter, and I haven't received a letter for a while, and I just figured it'd be fun to meet some friends.
Do you like smelling people? Is that why you're called Whiff? Are you like a sniffer?
No. Yeah, let's just say it's just a funny nickname.
Well,
Okay.
Mr. Stumblefoot, it's pleasure to meet you. Hopefully we can get
please
some...
call me Whiff. Mr. Stumblefoot was my father.
Oh. Okay. Well, pleasure to meet you. And
Absolutely.
You, sir, with the gun on your hip?
I got a question for the DM.
yes, ma'am.
I failed, so like, do I volunteer information that's unwanted, or am I just purely answering the questions?
While
you
you're in
failed, so you
Yeah.
have to tell the truth
yes,
about
And I'm
everything.
not like, okay, cool.
while
Like you're not
you
compelled
just have to
talk,
say
but
you have to say truthful things. You cannot tell falsities.
Yeah. So if somebody asks what you do, you
So-
tell them.
Yeah,
I'm a
you don't
bard.
have to just spew your entire backstory, but you have to answer in a truthful way.
Okay.
So like answering that you're a bard is truthful because you are.
Yes. But the best part about this is Maya has absolutely no idea who passed or failed. That's the give and take with Zone of Truth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mr. Elias.
I figured I was here the same as everybody else.
Ah, your name is Elias.
Yeah, Elias Blackwood. Either'll do.
You ever seen Cherrywood?
Can't say as I have.
I know about cherrywood. It has medicinal purposes, and my slingshot's made out of it.
What about applewood?
It's good for smoking stuff.
Oh, I was just gonna say I've had this applewood smoked bacon this one time, and it knocked my socks right off.
Bacon.
That explains why you're barefoot.
I could go for some bacon.
And you, sir, who are you?
I kind of eyeball Twiggy a little bit.
He's 100% standing on the table in front of you, by the way.
I'm like 8 foot tall.
Yeah. He's standing on the table in front of you. Doesn't mean he isn't looking up at you still, but...
Right, correct. Would I actually be able to tell what he is, given I'm a druid?
Oh, yeah. You can 100% at least the nature that he's a fungi, you know?
I just wouldn't know. I wouldn't necessarily know what fungi he is.
You know, he looks kind of like a fun guy. maybe go get a drink with him sometime.
Oh, I make my own drinks.
I
Oh,
don't
do
know
you
if I want to know
now?
how that works.
Well, we have that in common. My name is Adnoran, and I suppose if there's no world, there's no forests.
I mean, that does sound pretty bad. Anybody?
Are pictures of everybody in character sheets?
I know that Twiggy's picture is not in there.
I don't think Elias's is either, but it can be.
Investigation's on the table in front of me.
Go ahead.
Oh, 12.
Go ahead. Tell me what
Okay.
you're investigating.
Oh, the table in front? Like, kind of see what's on the table?
Oh,
Yeah.
you look at the table in front of you, and there are several volumes of books and scrolls and paperwork and the such scattered about this round table. Nothing in particular, as you kind of glance over them, catches your eye. Just kind of a mismanaged hodgepodge of different records and reports.
I'm gonna just kind of fumble through the ones that are in front of me, or that I could see. How tall is this table?
I mean, it's for human size.
I'm going to take this stool and and then yeah, that's better. And then I just start fumbling through the paperwork in front of me.
So we all know why we're here. Do we know who sent us here?
Raven, right here on the bottom of the paperwork. Didn't you read?
Does anyone know what this raven is?
That's why I'm looking through the
An actual
paperwork.
bird. That'd be suspicious.
With that, the large doors at the end of the room open up. And in walks a cloaked Aracraka.
What?
Bird folk.
Yeah,
Of course.
they have a
it's
funky
bird.
Hello, you come to join the party?
He kind of looks you over with as you're standing on your stool, and you hear that like snapping of his beak a little bit in curiosity. And his head tilts side to side.
And just turn the paper. See? Paperwork.
Ah, yes. Indeed. You are the ones I sent for?
At least I am. I have the paperwork.
Judging by this paper here.
Very well. I have sent for adventurers to assist me in a world-saving event. Before we start, I must know if you are willing to put yourselves at great risk and harm for this endeavor.
Obviously, if it's a world-saving event, we're bound to somebody trying to kill us.
Well, The gods will not be pleased with me if I did not participate in saving the world. And I just let Death's Ear go by.
Indeed.
Wouldn't be the first time I've had to deal with death.
Well, if there's no objections and nobody is opposed to it, I shall get to the, how do they say it? The brass tacks of the situation. Anybody? No objections? Good.
Oh, let's see what we have going on here.
Very well. As the Raven walks over to one of the shelves of books and picks up one of the volumes, he brings it back to the table and he lays it down. And it's a beefy kind of book, a very large size book, like one of those old school kind of ledger books, if you will, oversized. And he sets it on the table and he flips the book over. So, the world that needs saving may not be this world, as it were.
Come again.
Beg your pardon.
I should properly introduce myself. My name is the Raven. And I am a curator of curious novelizations. I'm a collector of such. And you see, I recently came upon a set of novels that depicted a world not of our own. At first I thought these some rather intrinsic works of fiction. But I have recently come to believe that they may contain a bit of magic to them or sorcery of sorts. I believe that this novelization of this world may be living in an alternate pocket dimension. If that makes any sense at all.
Kind of like another plane of existence, right?
Exactly, but one outside of the normal realms that we know of.
So, a parallel.
A multiverse? I never thought of that.
Maybe not a parallel universe, but maybe a subsidiary, a branch, if you will. Either way, I have read this novel time and time again, and every time the details change. It's like a living and breathing world that's repeating itself over and over and over again. The events, while they're different, the outcome is always the same, which led me to believe that perhaps this novel contains this world in it that, well, for a lack of better terms, is stuck in some sort of time loop or something well above my understandings. But I have talked with some colleagues of mine who, well, frankly, they told me to discard this novel, put it upon a shelf and let it be. And I did for a time, but I can't seem to come to what are the words? Regardless, I believe I have a way that I can insert characters into this world through a bit of mysticism and magic.
Got a magic quill?
Not quite a quill, but this. He holds up a large, kind of ribboned, tasseled bookmark. It's a type of containment spell where it will transpose one's consciousness into literature. Or so I've been told.
So you haven't tried this spell yet before to get us into the book to save that universe?
No,
I
You
love
have a
new
spell
spells.
no,
to
I
get us
have.
out?
I have not. See,
So, like, what do we do? Just take it?
yeah, the way that the magic works is that here, you take this ribbon, and you take this one, and you see they all coordinate with one of the ribbons on the bookmark. And if you and your mushroom friend here, you go, sir. And well, one for you. Is the monkey companion going with you?
Aye.
Well, then I'm here. Make sure you all have the same color. Anyway, supposedly, all I need to do is place this bookmark into where I want to insert my companions, my characters, into the book and simply close it. And your minds will be transferred to the literature.
Well, what happens to our body?
That's a good question. I would assume that they stay here.
Well, who's
So-
going to protect us if we go in?
I mean, I can lock the door.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
How good is this lock?
I mean, know a bit of mysticism with an arcane lock. I can make sure that nobody gets in here, or leaves for that matter.
I could do that too.
Well,
Get on with it.
what are the details inside of this book?
So, the book has started a new cycle, and currently there are two factions at war with one another, the elves and the orcs. Now, I can tell you from time and past that the orcs have always been the underdogs in these situations, and that the elves have always come out victorious. But beyond that, their personalities change, the world changes, the events, they change, but the outcome is always the same. The elves always end up on top. I want to see what would happen if I inject a new chaos to that world. Now chaos is a relative term, but like something outside of the realm. I want to see if that I could break this repetitive cycle if I add a bit of influence to it.
If you send us into there, you mean?
Yes, exactly. So I want to send you all into this novel, and I want you to have complete animosity with your decisions, your choices, your outcomes, however you see the world as it should be. And then when you return to me, we will see what the novel dictates. And if it is just what I suspect, there are other literatures in this world that I have collected that have the same repetitive cycles. And I want to see if we could break these curses upon them and cause the world to stabilize instead of just constantly repeating itself over and over and over again.
So we want the book not to change when we're done with it.
That is the hope of the research. And where the world-saving part comes in, obviously, the world becomes obliterated and they start all over again. So, I can't tell you how many countless times this world has repeated its cycle.
And, do you know how long it takes for the world to usually collapse and restart?
Well, usually it restarts when somebody finishes reading the novel. And as I said, it has started. And look at all these pages. And he flips through the book, and almost all of them are blank pages in this whole volume, except for like the first 2 or 3 pages. So we are getting in on the ground floor I'm trying to write the book the way it should be.
I see.
There's some type of outcome of this story that you want to see happen?
Oh,
Is that...
no. That is the beautiful part about this. It's a blind study, if you will. Your actions in the world will write the story the way that you see fit. You are the authors of this adventure.
Who's
You
writing
have
stuff
no
down?
idea who I am.
With swirls his fingers and is starting to write in his spell book. Yes. Bookmark to each person. Connects everybody together for magical story to finish at later time. So, what happens if we die in said story?
Well, that is where I said a great risk and reward. I have no idea if you are to perish inside the book, if you would perish here. But I cannot imagine that the body would live without the mind.
Now, how do we get out of the book when we're done with it?
Ah, that is an excellent question. When I see that the book has finished, I will remove the bookmark and your minds will be pulled from the novelization and returned to the body in which the ribbon corresponding to the color that you now have.
So what happens if we are in said book and something happens to you while you're out here?
Oh, I had not that far ahead. I guess you'd be stuck in the book forever.
Bookmark then?
Well, I've been bored, so when are we going?
Well, I'm down.
And the reward for this.
I understand that gold is always an acceptable reward.
Not for me. I like things.
If possible, I'm like raising my hand.
Yes.
Instead of gold, I part time at a bar, but could I perhaps get some knowledge, maybe some mystical books and stuff?
I don't. This collection is not really of research purposes. It's more of works of novelization and such, but perhaps through my contacts I might be able to track you down some specific things. I could do that.
It would be swell.
And as far as
have
you,
a lot of connections.
Madam Cleric, I understand that, while gold might not be an acceptable payment, but maybe I could tithe to the deity of your choice.
Yes, I mean, I do what the gods tell me to do, so I usually use them as my guidance. So if you so please want to offer to them, you are more than welcome. But as for me, I only require things to help me along the way from my journey. That's it.
I see. Well, you see, gold buys things.
Well, I can't argue that, so I guess, that if I have to.
I would not know what you'll require along your journey, but you would have a better knowledge of that. I could provide the financial ability for you to procure such items. That is the only reward that I really truly have. I have quite an indeterminate amount of wealth that I waste on my hobby here.
I wouldn't call it a waste. I am worth the gold.
So, if I hear no objections, are you all down for my bit of research?
Put us in the damn book already.
Okay. I will put you in the book as he foresays.
By the way, to everyone, I didn't introduce myself earlier.
As
My name
you're
is-
doing that, the Raven puts the bookmark in and slams the book shut, and you all fall unconscious in your spot.
Well, this isn't gonna.
You watch yourself as you begin to flow through a universe of stars and clouds and gas. As you transfer your mind in almost an extra dimensional way, and you feel weightless and this sense of pure joy as you are simply floating through this cosmos. And in a moment, you feel a tug, and that tug pulls you rapidly through space and time, and you begin to fall through clouds. And below you, you see oceans of blue and grass of green, and that feeling of free falling and of joy quickly shifts as you realize that the ocean is getting closer and closer and closer to you, and you have no sense of stopping yourself until you make contact with that water. You find yourselves swimming in an ocean of emerald blue water.
Oh, this is gonna take forever to dry out.
Beautiful.
Pip, where are you?
I have your monkey!
Oh.
Come on, Twiggy.
Yeah, you can climb aboard.
Thank you, this water is much too deep for me.
Go up here.
Ah,
It's quite beautiful.
I was in the middle of something, wasn't I?
Weren't you about to say your name?
Oh, right. Drogon. And this little guy here, his name is Pip.
He's
Well.
a cute little guy.
At
Look
least
at
I'm
that
not the
mustache.
smallest in the group.
You're still cute, though.
You said your name is Twiggy?
Ah, yes, I'm Twiggy.
Yeah, this little guy already has eyes on you. He's not used to people his own size.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not used to being around people that are so big.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna make the best of it, I might as well, to do what I do best. Hang on. It's
Twiggy goes to drag a palm limb out. He pulls out a small flint and tinder.
Here's a little bit of fire. We can all dry off a bit.
Why, thank you, Twiggy.
Damn, Raven didn't say anything about falling into the water.
He didn't know how we would get in anyway. He just said It could be your consciousness.
Well, I'll tell you this much. The sand feels real under my feet.
Indeed it does.
This breeze is quite nice as well.
Elves and the orcs. Could always imagine them going at it. Even in our world, they go at it sometimes still.
Indeed. Well, if nothing else, we have a couple of elves in the party. That might get us in places, right?
Very true.
Too bad we don't have an orc. Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's as big as an orc. I'm just gonna point it at Adrin.
Well, we gotta figure out where we are first. And how to get into a town.
Well, I can tell you we are on a beach, which means there's ocean and sand and palm trees. So, if we follow the coast, eventually we'll find a port town.
Which is a fair point. I may ask, wasn't there a wizard with us?
Oh, yeah. Does anybody see the guy?
I did try looking for him, but I just see sand.
There he is. Oh, he doesn't look so good. He's face down in the water.
Oh, lovely. Percy's gonna come out and grab onto him. Do I need to make any type of?
Make a strength throw or strength saving to drag him through the water, because the water out there is pretty deep. Drogon,
Come on now, you old guy.
It's flooding for 20 minutes!
Jesus.
Must have felt pretty good. Now, come on now.
Got a set of
You can
lungs
drag
on
his
you.
jelly.
Can come in handy.
Come on now.
I got it. Never mind.
Thank you, kind sir. Oh.
Be careful next time.
You know, I just remembered I could breathe in water. I have spells for that.
What did you say your nickname was?
They call me Whiff. I suppose the first thing we should do is get a fire. Oh, there's one right there.
I like this guy. He's funny.
I'm guessing that we are devising a plan to, I don't know, go to the elves' village.
Well, before we even talk about our plan,
It's going to hang
what
on one
is everyone
second.
suited for? What
So
is
I'm
everyone
molding
best for?
as I create chairs around the fire with my spell mold earth.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Ooh.
This one's my size.
Do you need me to roll anything for the success of the spell?
no, it's
Or we just-
roleplay.
Okay.
I'd assume you could simply mold earth, but I mean, if you would like to.
So I assume that whiff, right? You're best for spells.
I am a wizard.
What is everyone else good for? What are your abilities? How do you fight?
Let's see, we have a cow guy.
I don't fight at all.
That's good to know. You seem very formidable. This one over here has horns. He's kind of scary. That one has pew-pews.
I
I have no idea what those are. As he
He's got the
points to
guns.
Elias's gun.
Oh, this?
I have no idea what that is. Do you poke people with it?
Well,
I mean,
not sharp enough to do anything.
in a sense.
I wiggle my fingers and make a gunshot sound go off.
I'm gonna need you to roll for that one.
Perfect. What do you want me to roll? Just a regular 20?
Just
and
roll
we'll
a
just go on
20.
that?
Yeah.
All right. A 9. I did send you a chart of non-attack and attack, a failing chart. If you wanted to go off of that as well, it's in the player chat.
Oh, I see.
Jolly, is there a separate page on here where I had the forms, or do I need to go ahead and open up D&D Beyond to track those?
If you double-click your character, your whole character sheet pops up.
Yeah. You don't even have to have D&D Beyond open for this. It's all inside of Forge.
Right. No, I've got the whole character sheet, but I'm looking for... Unless I'm just overlooking it.
So there'll be
On the-
things
on the right, there's a little-
on the
little
right
tab.
side, like there's a cog
tabs on the right.
and then inventory, features, spells, you know.
I guess I don't have a note for the different forms that I have. I might just have to pull it up on a separate.
Oh, you mean when you wild shape?
Yeah, because when I did D&D Beyond, I put my shapes into the extra tab on there, but I don't think that transferred over to here.
Oh, that would be hang on, that's biography.
Biography.
And then just keep scrolling down until you see extras. That should be there.
Mine does not have one.
No, it does not. I don't know.
That's
I know.
Okay, I can pull up.
I was gonna say, I know that before with Joe, everything was so there's a wild shape bonus action.
Let's see, D&D Beyond. I'll just pull up my sheet on D&D Beyond and then just go to my extra tab. That
Okay.
way I have that list. There it is.
Okay. So, with that being said, you find yourselves now on this gorgeous beach with the rocky outcropping all around you and a forest. While it does have some palm trees right near the beach, it quickly turns into a temperate forest going in. There is an obvious path forward. As far as that goes, there is not very much to the left and right. This outcropping is pretty cut off from everything. It's a nice little cove, if you will.
So, did he pass?
Oh yeah, I rolled a 9.
Oh yeah. He makes his gun noises.
I mean, yeah, it kind of sounds like that. I'm just gonna like point over to these trees and pull the trigger.
As you do, birds just go taking out of the trees.
Oh, I didn't even see it. What did it do?
It shoots a projectile-like substance and does, well,
Like an arrow?
exactly, but faster, much, much faster.
A very fast
Smaller,
arrow.
too. Because I didn't see it at all.
And depending.
Well, here's
It's not
Matilda.
just an arrow sometimes.
Here's Matilda. As Drogon will pull out his great axe. I smack things in the mouth. Maybe get a little bit of mad sometimes.
Oh, smack things in the mouth. I'm just gonna like hold up my hand.
Somebody talking?
Oh, fascinating.
Well, my name's Twiggy, and I make stuff into drinks. And then sometimes I make drinks into powder that do things.
Do things.
You a druid, play with plants. You are a plant.
No. I don't have any magic, so...
He is no druid, I can tell that's much.
What do you mean, do things?
I don't know. This drink here it makes me feel good. This drink here makes me feel bad. This one makes me shit thunder, so...
Come again.
He said it makes him shit thunder.
Yeah. The crap lightning part
Well, it
really
seems
sucks.
power- You must be very powerful then.
It might just be a fart.
That might do serious damage to someone one of these days.
I killed a cow one time with it.
Oh,
With your butt?
Yes.
I think he's the most dangerous one here.
I'd love to write a song about that. We'll talk.
So what do you do? As he points to Percy. Do you just sing?
I am a bard, but I can do some spells.
Okay. And you, sir, with the horns sitting on the rock.
I'm just gonna kind of look over at him, you know, have like this kind of I'm bored of this conversation look, and then I'm gonna shift into a tiger.
Gorgeous. It's majestic.
Thank you,
I
sir.
see you're the druid.
Well, I'll be a real druid. My mentor always talked about druids, but...
I got a question for you now. The horns, when you're in your humanoid form, if they break off, does it hurt?
They're great.
You now
just-
have access to the tiger.
Thank you. His voice threw me off for a second.
I gotta remember to turn my Twiggy voice off.
I'll just kind of look over at Percy and kind of, you know, shake my head in what resembles a kind of like a no, and obviously not like a full answer, but I just kind of shake my head in a no.
Interesting.
Well, Mr. Drogon, I will.
He's soft.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. Like, I know that we're all going on this adventure together, but I don't really know you guys too well. I mean,
Well,
Pretty
I'm
obvious.
Twiggy. This is Percy. That's Elias. That guy there, Tiger King, is Andorian. That's Drogon. And this one here is Whiff. Now you know everybody.
okay. Well, basically,
I guess you could say I'm
am-
kind of like an open book.
I am a tried and true cleric, so I will not be on the front lines, but I will be here to support you.
Yeah. So we have a healer. It's wonderful.
No, I am not a healer.
I
I support you.
I support you. And whatever it is you do.
Don't worry, this one here, it makes you feel better. So, I got the heals.
Yes, yes. See, what I want to do with a man of strong stature, Drogan, for you is buff you and make you stronger. Give you extra capabilities to smack people with your axe. See, like you might smack them with your axe and their head flies about 80 yards. I wanted to make it where it goes 300 yards.
Ah. So I suppose I'll be getting along with you very much.
Yes, we shall be working together
Oh, God.
wonderfully. Now, is there anybody here who worships any kind of undergod?
An undergod? Like the many-faced?
You know the many-face?
No, I just heard of him, but is that what you were referring to?
Kind of. I mean, is there anybody that has any evil things about them?
Evil.
And before they answer that,
No, you can't use that every time you want something, sir.
but I need to.
Well then, I see you doing. Wait, no, don't worry. I got it. I see yeah, I'm not just some old man here. I see you over there.
Maya, go ahead and do the Constitution save.
Yeah.
Ooh, get counterspelled.
We're all telling the truth, or else we wouldn't have come on this trip, young Maya. Please, refrain from your tricks.
Tricks? Not tricks. Just safeguard.
Well, next time, let us know.
You said what?
What exactly do you consider evil?
Anything that is not good.
What do you consider good?
I was gonna say,
Perhaps
who
the
gets your
people who
choice
are
what's
evil.
good?
Perhaps the people who are evil believe they are doing good for them. It's a double-edged sword. You must be weary with your words.
Like a
The undead. Like
What about the undead? That doesn't make any sense.
Like necromancers, like things who truly worship darkness.
Well, I can tell you, I've known many a necromancer. Some of them bad, but not all of them.
There's nothing like that about me.
I mean, I can decompose dead things. Is that evil?
I can bring them back from the dead, perhaps, but
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't you worry.
I can make them dead.
I like that about you.
I can talk to them.
You can talk to the dead. That's quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it works sometimes.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna do a now that we've been sitting and we're probably dry now, dry-ish. I too will also make a perception towards the obvious path forward.
Charlie, is there a way I turn this thing?
Turn what thing? Oh, yeah. Hold down
Hold
shift
and
then WASD will spin it.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn and take a few steps towards the path. I'll do a perception check as well towards the path.
Very well.
Oh, my roll's not gonna There it goes, okay.
Persephone. I like that.
Yes. You don't know it's Persephone.
No, I know. Well, we must progress the story.
I mean, this could just be a beach episode.
I mean,
Speaking of dead guys,
I see.
pardon me, excuse me.
this one looks like an ogre or an orc. Look at the teeth.
13 on investigation of the dead boys.
You see the skeletal remains of 2 orcs.
Oh, here. By boat, I see.
Might have already started.
Very well. Yes. Yes. All right. It seems they don't belong here. I've come to that conclusion. Boat and 2 dead orcs. Somebody did not like them.
Suppose we should all be on the lookout, huh? Feel free to get to the top of the tree.
Any magical means of... let's see if they... Any magical means of killing these 2, or if someone came through here.
You don't detect any magical means, but I will tell you that Maya is glowing with magical around her, as well as Percy.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know how to get rid of it.
I'll take care of it.
I say we move forward. Perhaps one of the big strapping younger men would like to lead the way?
See anything up there, Pip?
Go ahead and give Pip a perception check.
Can I
Hey, really?
even... The token reference as an actor. What? Can't look into him.
Oh, wait. I know why. Boop. Try it again.
Here we go. I can't. He doesn't have any. All he has is his attacks, actions, and features on his thing.
Roll a base 20 then.
Good.
Yeah,
You
I
just want
mean,
me to roll
passive
base?
perception's 11, so... So, 19.
What does Pip see? What can he relay to me?
So from the top of the tree, Pip might make several noises and point in a general direction.
Yeah. Can he tell a certain direction that's best? Or that would seem best?
I mean, he's pointing.
Okay.
He can understand common, but he can't speak it. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, communicate to you. So he's pointing into the trees and making
Thumbs up, thumbs
making that
down?
eep, 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 eep noise.
He would just be like, he would go to the location and just wave. Like, come on. Is it over here?
Yeah, that's the path.
Okay. And he starts to like
So we're gonna play Follow the Monkey, right?
I trust him.
I guess so.
I was talking about the big guy, not the actual monkey.
I just kind of look back and softly growl.
As we start walking, Percy is gonna look over to Twiggy and ask, "Do you come from like a colony or something?"
Not me. I was born alone.
Were you like an actual mushroom before you came into a person?
Well, I woke up in a forest, and I was alone, so I just kind of figured it out.
Interesting. Just gonna take a little sniff to see what you smell like.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, that was just for the ley line.
You smell a distinct scent of honeysuckle, but also kind of sour.
Percy will make a face and continue. Well, I'm guessing we're going this way.
As you look out into the water, it is a freshwater spring that's running not fast, but also not, it's not still water, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just before I walk across, I'm gonna kind of pick up Twiggy and just set him on my shoulder.
No, wait. I was trying to get fresh water.
I'll just hold up a flask of water to him.
Well, thank you. Does anybody hear that?
The distinct sounds of swords clanging against one another, metal beating upon metal, can be heard.
I could sense that from a mile away. Oh boy.
Percy is
Shall
gonna get
we-
her short sword ready.
Shall we step it in gear?
Yeah, slow down.
And please.
Yeah, so fast.
I need to carry you again, old man.
Oh no, give me one moment.
As you approach the secondary fork of this stream, it is very clear to see on the other side an orc and an elf engaged in combat with one another.
No time like the present.
Presents where?
Possibly across the way.
Well, I'm not gonna let you go alone.
What a gentleman.
As you approach the conflict, they separate for a briefest of moments, watching your approach. The tall elf man turns to the group and addresses Percy and Maya. You two, Elfkin, I see you have brought a horde in with yourselves. Help me restrain this orc and take him back.
What has he done this time?
What are we to do about this orc?
Now, he has escaped from the castle yet again. I have been tasked by the council to bring him back.
What has he done to the council?
Done? He is simply an abomination and must be put to good use.
Why? Because he doesn't look like you?
Wait,
Silence.
what do you mean by good use?
The orc obviously taking deep breaths. They intend to rechain me for slavery yet again. I will not go back this time. I would rather die upon this ground.
Slavery.
Slavery. That's like a big no-no.
What?
Yeah. The gods would not allow me to enslave another creature.
Are you both hypocritical? I see you have brought a whole horde of monsters along with you. Aren't these your possessions?
No, there are no monsters. And I suggest that you quiet down before they turn you into monsters.
I
think the little one's just scared of the big guy.
Excuse me.
Why would he be asking for help if he was the one that was tasked to do it?
I do not
I don't see
understand.
any monsters here.
The council will hear of this, you two. You will be stripped of your rank and positions.
My rank.
What rank?
I will be back later, Garthank.
Are you gonna pay me handsomely?
Pay you.
Wait, why are you going away?
I cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
Please make your DC 12 wisdom saving throw.
Stop that fighting. This man has done nothing wrong. Please accompany us and tell us more of your stature here.
Valeth will sheathe his sword.
And I'll wink at the ogre.
Orc.
Orc, sorry.
I have come from the Mother Tree in search of this infidel and return him back to his proper place upon the mines in which he should toil. But it seems those are not content with their lot in life.
Well, if he asks for death, let us do it. You be on your way.
I must return his head or him to the council.
What happens to you if you don't?
Then I will remain until I can bring in him dead or alive.
And if he was to get away, you'd not be able to catch him. You lose him.
I have never lost a target I have been set upon. And I don't intend to this day.
Seem to be compensating.
What I don't understand is how two elves of the realm would aid an infidel and align themselves with others.
You told me that we had rank, which means we're getting paid, and I haven't seen that money.
Rank, stature, all of these things. Are you new here?
What do you mean by new? You don't know who I am?
Of course not. Appear to be some outsiders.
What was that with?
I said, wait till the High Council hears that you don't know who this fine person is.
Once again, will you silence your half-man?
You called him a half-man? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
While this is going on, I'm gonna do I'm gonna kind of examine the orc for injuries.
You definitely see minor cuts, bruises, abrasions. He's been in a fight. But what you notice the most is how his arms and knuckles have been taped up rather roughly. Listen, if you will not aid me in bringing in this fugitive, and these other abominations are not your slaves, then what are you doing out here?
Just looking for a little bit of fun.
Honestly, we're just trying to find the nearest city.
Well, the nearest elf city will be Mother's Tree, an outpost of the council. But you will not be welcome there unless you bring this orc back.
Well, don't mind if I do. Pardon me, excuse me. Pip, cover your eyes. Hello, big guy.
Now. Wait one moment, you. As I blink over here.
Obviously.
Yeah, well, I have blink. Yeah, so you. Boom.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could be a misty step. Either way, poof, I'm over here now.
Well, roll your 20.
It's a... Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. That'd be fun.
Oh.
First of the campaign.
So,
let me just come back here.
let's see here.
Do I
As
come
you
in the middle of the axe throw?
as you attempt to blink, you end up in the river. Sploosh.
Somebody!
That wizard just showed up in the river!
Help!
Oh, that's funny.
Didn't the old man say he had an ability to
Grab this
breathe in
limb!
water?
As you grab a hold of the limb, Twiggy is able to kind of zhuzh you to the shoreline. Not able to pull you up onto the rock, but you're at least on the shoreline.
Did you mean for that to happen?
Of course. Look at the distraction. Everybody's all looking this way.
Now we're all set on making it to this, Blondie, you said mother free? Mother something. We're all set on going there, correct?
Listen.
Listen, I will not be addressed by those who have lost their ears.
Funny for you, I've never had my ears touched before. That is not a cue to touch my ears.
I mean, I've got ears.
It's quickly becoming apparent to me that you seem not interested in aiding I.
Your parent!
Oh, I just asked my...
I'm shooting my magic missiles at Bailiff.
Go ahead and roll your 20.
Oh. Start with the 20. Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
Spectacular. Look at both ways. I got a nat 1 and a nat 20 in this.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
On Orphan though.
That's fine. It's just a flat d20 roll to see is whiff or not.
Was it 3, right? Yeah.
Yep.
3, 1, 2, and 3. So 4, 8, 10.
Okay, so... Four, 8, and 10. There we go. Ah, how dare you strike me, half-man? You will pay for that.
Come and get some.
Did you
Nobody
know
takes slaves.
your face gets so red? You look
I
like
will
you're
return
blushing.
with a force to be
Aw.
reckoned with.
You're running away like a little baby.
Oh, don't go away. Why are you so scared? Come
Va-
back, Earman.
Valeth will run off down the path.
Come
So
back
much for
here,
leaving
man.
without your head. Isn't that right, sir? Are you hurt?
What do you all want?
We just don't like. Well, I personally don't like seeing other people in danger, especially when it comes to slavery. It's not something that I partake in.
I can tell you have never been branded before.
Just by magic.
Why do you travel with their kind?
Well, you see where we're from. Slavery is, well, it's kind of not a thing anymore.
It's like so, like 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Well, you're an elf, though, so you could have lost track of time, too.
Two of you in this party. Why do you forsake your own?
I don't know about like forsake my own because let's not talk about family issues, okay?
So what does a man, half-man, devil spawn? I don't even know what you are. And a side dish for dinner? Doing out here?
Did you just say a devil spawn?
Redskin. Devil spawn.
And who is that?
Elias? He's a tiefling?
Oh,
I know his token is black and white, but he's red-skinned tiefling.
oh. Maya did not pick up on that.
I don't know how. It's kind of right there in front of your face.
I only say that because I also just found out, but
Tim, I don't think you did a good enough job of explaining who the hell you are.
well, I didn't know he was a tiefling because all I see is a cowboy. So
Listen, they didn't ask me to describe me. They asked for my name.
you're not wrong. That's why I'm not mad.
But yes, I am. I'm a tiefling with no horns.
Well, that's the part that threw me off because normally tieflings and myself, we do not get along.
I know. Normally we've got horns. We're from Avernus. Blah blah blah.
Avernus?
It's okay. As long as you don't do anything to criticize my alignment, I won't do anything to criticize yours.
You all are definitely outsiders.
What's your name again?
And
His
your
name was
real
like
name,
Grab.
not your
His
slave
name was like
name.
Graptar or something like that, or Grab that.
Why is Alongia addressing me?
Because I'm trying to talk to you. Duh.
She's not allowed.
I would rather not. I'm still trying to figure out why you are traveling with them.
Because I'm getting paid to.
Do you, Longia, own these cretins?
I don't own these beings.
And
Not
what
many
of
told
you,
you.
clergy? Do you own them?
I don't even own myself.
Listen, I don't mean to be rude here. You seem rather slow. Nobody owns nobody in this company here. Well, except the monkey, maybe. I don't know.
I don't own him.
Well, see, nobody owns anybody.
I just...
We're just a bunch of free travelers.
It's just odd.
Odd's probably the nicest thing I've ever been called.
This road is not safe.
You know, where is he? Who
No.
are you? What's your name?
I am Grakthar.
Hmm.
I know of a place we could hide out for a while. It will not be for long. Valeth will return with others.
Is everybody welcome?
I would prefer the long years to not come, but if you say they are with you, then
Then they're with me. This safe place you talk of, does it, have a spot to get a good drink?
I would not drink the water where we are going.
Water isn't what I'm after.
If you are coming, come along.
Oh.
You guys walk too fast. Slow down.
Keep up, old man.
Oh, here we go, Pip.
I have to run everywhere I go.
I'm gonna pull what looks like a flask out and kind of toss it back towards Elias.
Do you want a ride? I'm used to someone on my shoulder already.
No, it's okay. I'm used to running everywhere I go. Sometimes I have to run for my life from big scary things that try to eat me.
I promise.
Just
I won't
gonna
do
like
one of those.
reach down and pick Twiggy up by his mushroom cap. You don't have to worry about nothing eating you now.
That's the nicest thing anybody's said to me.
Like lightly setting back down on the ground.
Yeah, nobody wants to eat you.
Not unless you turned into a pig.
As you walk for a while through the woods, you come to a quarry that has been dug out into the cliff face. The trees have all long since been sheared at the base.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but it doesn't look that safe to me.
Here we can stay for a while.
Oh, it's because there's things. What is this?
It is the grave of my people.
Oh, it's a grave.
You're walking on the bodies.
Right.
Show some respect, Percy.
What are they gonna do this for?
As Grakthar kind of sits down against a large wheel of this wagon, the perspective on this is weird. Hang on one second. There we go.
Oh.
Sorry, you're all grouped up a little now, but the perspective was off. Oh, sorry, I moved Pip. There you go.
Sorry, he can't stay in the same box as me.
Is this not set to gridless as well?
No.
Oh, there we go. Fixed it.
Beautiful.
We could stay here for a while.
Do the elves know where this place is?
They should. They're the ones that put me in the ground here.
Put you in the ground? How did you survive?
I held my breath for a long time.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask.
Why were you in the castle? Why did they care so much to get you back?
You really are not from here, are you? The elves claim dominion upon all of the lands. We abominations are only good for two things: to work and toil for their glory, or to be killed and buried. I was born in chains, but I listened to the elder. He spoke of a time when orcs walked this world in peace with all. But not any longer. Now we orcs work only as servitude to the elves.
What is it? Pardon me. What is it that you wish you could do with your life?
I wish to smell fields of flower, to tend to the fields of my own, to live in peace.
I'm going to create a small gust of a flowery breeze, like a fresh meadows or a small garden.
Roll your 20. You don't do flowers, but you do fresh cut grass.
All right.
Just to find some peace of mind in the meantime. There's just so much more in this world, and slavery is just... I just can't get behind it. Maybe that's why we're here. To stop it. Create something new.
I'm not sure how a band of Cretans and 2 Elfkin would change anything.
Hey, you'll be surprised. My mentor told me of a time where he and his party fought the great dragons.
The dragons also serve Elfkin.
Hmm. So the dragon riders, is that the case? Or do the dragons just remain there?
I know of one gold dragon chained beneath the palace. The king keeps him as a pet. Another red dragon was given to the commander of the watch, and he totes it about on chains. And if it disobeys, he docks his scales.
We must free these
Anybody here
creatures.
speak dragon?
I can speak tongue.
I think I do. Hold on.
I have a ability to speak and listen all languages.
Nobody quite knows who we are, right? So I think that we may be able to infiltrate the city, maybe with the dragons on our side.
Yeah, I speak Draconic.
Yeah, and I can with tongue, so.
I don't
comprehend
think
languages.
anyone can control the dragons. And the elves only do so by force.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Twiggy?
saying.
Twiggy, can you come here, Twiggy?
Yeah, what can I do?
I need you to hop into my hand for 1 second.
Oh, okay. Whoop.
Oh, damn, it's only disguised self. Oh, you know what? If I'm holding it, does that count? Armor, weapons, and other belongings on my person. So, yes. And I'm going to transform Twiggy into Grathgar's head.
Roll a 20.
Yeah. Oh, it was right there. Oh, that I'll take it.
Yep, that'll work.
Do you think that you could be hidden from sight here? Perhaps we can use this little guy as a decoy.
I'm Grathgar. I'm angry. I'm a slave.
But you're supposed to be quiet.
Oh, sorry.
What does the party think? Perhaps at least infiltrate enough to figure out what's going on? Maybe not draw too much suspicion? We can always say the other guy's a liar and I never hit him with anything. For I'm a
Grathgar
feeble old man.
Grathgar will pick up his head, that is Twiggy, and when he takes it out of your hand, does it break the disguised self?
Including you can see extent of the illusion is up to me. Changes through the spell fail. Hold physical. Fail to hold up to physical inspection.
Yeah. So it's just
Well, I mean, if they're looking to pick it up and not like do a thorough inspection, they would still see it. But if they are like really looking at it, they would, you know, Twiggy would obviously, because it's got physical. It's not like something that passes through.
I'm just trying to imagine
to
if
discern
it's
that you are disguised, the creature must take a study action to inspect your appearance. So they would have to pass a check.
okay.
They would have to do a check against my spell save DC, which is 12.
If you want to get into the elf tower, see, those two would be the only ones to get in. The rest of you would be shackled before you walk through the gate.
I have a question.
As Percy is now holding the disguised Twiggy head.
Wouldn't I have a disguise kit, or is that with specific backgrounds?
I don't know if you would have a
Performer
disguise
would have
kit.
like a makeup kit, you know?
I mean, you are an entertainer, so I could see that you would have at least basic makeup.
Then I think Percy will suggest, what if we just, try to make our circus is a thing here? Because we could definitely dress you up nice and pretend we're here for entertainment purposes.
A circus. The only thing that we have for entertainment is the gladiatorial games, where they pit their slaves against one another in combat.
You don't have any performers or singers or
Only the
nothing of that
elves
sort?
have such luxury.
But that's what I'm saying. If we can disguise ourselves within this town as performers, I think it would be quite easy to get into the city and unnoticed.
I don't know what you all intend to do in this world, but my intentions are this. I'm getting as far away as possible from the elfkin of this world. I'm gonna travel whatever direction I feel to get as far away.
Well,
You don't want to help us
anybody
even a
else
little bit?
either. Don't you have family that's still there?
Family. I was born in chains. I know no mother, no father. I respect the elders, but yet they remain bound to their servitude. Look into that pit and see my family. We are worked till we are dead and discarded like rubbish. You say you want to change the worlds. Well, from where I'm sitting, the world has already changed for some.
Well, that elf said that he was going to come back with an army, so sitting still really isn't an option.
So it's run or figure out a way into this castle, whatever.
Listen, this city is going to have resources. I think it's our best bet to go into it.
I would agree.
So I guess the question is, are you coming with us or are you running?
I don't think running will do you much good.
Grathar will stand up.
Nothing will do me any good. I'm leaving. Running or not, whatever you want to call it.
Where does your group stay? Where do you plan on going? Do you know of anyone, anywhere you can actually go?
I've heard of rumors of a escaped asylum on an island off the north coast. Maybe I'll go see if the rumors are true. Or see if it's just the long years causing trouble for any others that escape.
And it sounds like we have two choices. Infiltrate the city right away or make sure that he escapes to a safe haven of sorts.
Yes, but a big party like us will only get him noticed quickly.
Your half man speaks wise words.
Find your way. I think that would probably be best.
So you need a distraction.
Well, if we're going into the city regardless, well, could be.
Well, what kind of distraction do you need?
I am a performer. And a great one. At that.
Are we sure about that, though? Haven't
That
heard you
would be
sing,
a better. That would be a better
lately.
distraction than what I had in mind.
Let me guess, it was with your pew-pews?
Well,
Because that would be quite entertaining as well, but that wouldn't get us very far.
Or we even know you're a good performer.
If you don't know who I am.
Can you play us a song?
Definitely don't.
Absolutely. Percy will get out her lyre. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Our oven's going off.
Oh.
I could kind of hear it just. Woo.
I was about to get up.
I'm buzzing with anticipation here.
I mean, after she does what she's gonna do, you guys want to take a few minute break, get some food, and use the bathroom, stuff like that?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, give us a chance to stuff our face a little bit.
I mean, I was gonna use you as the distraction.
Oh yeah? What if I wanted to use your cute face as the distraction, huh?
I mean,
look at that little hat you got on there, pal.
What a better distraction than me and you just, you know.
Are you excited or are you just happy to see me?
A little of both at this point.
All right. Go ahead. You're back.
This is a song that I wrote to my very best friend, Finian. It's called Friendship Vibes. La 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 ah ah, ba la la, ba la ooh la la. Love our friendship vibes. I want your laughter. I want you to cheer. I want your magic. Is what brought you here. I want your light. Light, light, light. I want your light. Hey. I want your stories, the fun that we share. I want your silly jokes. I'll always be there. I want your light. Light, light, light. I want your light.
Okay. Every time she says light, stop. Whiff is shooting little lasers.
I don't know how much of that you could actually see before I get hit by
That was all. That's just a little taste of how great I am.
Yay!
You're supposed to be ahead. But that was amazing. Great job.
I have many songs.
All right. With that, let's take a little bit of a break, go do the bathrooms and the foods and that kind of stuff, and then we'll come back. All right?
Beautiful.
Good.
All right. We'll be right back. He's like the better version of Jeb. I'm just a watered down version of Ghost Rider. Yes. Okay. We do this and hit the wrench and click that and hit the import. There you go. Should be in there now. Hey, Joe. I'm going to pull you into the sidebar real quick. Hey, are you still planning on doing the cleric to paladin switch? I know you had touched on it one time, but... Okay. I didn't remember if that was how you were going to play this, like your cleric lose faith, blah, 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 switched over to be a paladin of vengeance. So I just wanted to... Okay. Okay. I just didn't know if that was how you were still planning on playing your character or not. Yeah. Well, yeah, I wasn't telling anybody about the elf orc thing because you know, most everybody assumes the elves are good, orcs are bad, right? So I kind of wanted to flip the script on that. I wanted to give a world where to the elves, yeah, they're perfectly good, lawful neutrals, you know? It just so happens that part of their lawful good nature is that everything that is not them is a slave or a cretin. Oh, all right. That's what I wanted to ask you. Twiggy is barely 2 foot tall, weighs 15 pounds. I know, I took it away because I'm doing things.
No, but I'm watching, and then obviously I'll be watching the Bucks Commanders game. Really pulling for fucking Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, and I'm pulling for Jaden Davis. But yeah,
I mean,
awesome.
this is the one game where I actually am like okay with whoever wins, right? I wouldn't be upset either way.
Okay, you know what I'll do?
But like, I want Baker to win. Motherfucker deserves to.
You don't have to win it
That'd be a
all.
good story.
Not win it all, but like make a good playoff run. You know.
Okay.
I mean, like, the dude got fucking trashed out of Cleveland for a guy who can't play football. And then he gets shipped to Carolina. He wins the starting job. They bench him, and then they ship him out. And then he travels. You know, he goes to LA and plays in 4 games. 9 hours before he signed his contract, or 9 hours before he played a game, he signed his contract in LA for the Rams. Played like 4 games with them, and then I mean, dude finally found a home in freaking Tampa.
I'm very happy for him. I mean,
yeah, I know. I'm really rooting for him, man. It was the same thing with Burrow, but obviously Burrow couldn't get in. Like,
you know what's crazy though? Wait, did your mic cut out?
Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats.
It did not cut out. He walked away.
Oh, okay.
I was just about to ask if everybody's done eating and ready to start up again.
I'm good.
No, I'm good. Joe, I just got back.
Oh, okay.
We're probably going to go for about another hour.
All right. I was about to say, one
Charlie
team that I'm very surprised though is
this is a mess right now.
Yeah.
They literally have like a plug and play offense, bro. You can put anybody in that fucking QB spot.
True. Kevin O'Connell's a really good coach.
Who's that?
Kevin O'Connell.
What team?
For the Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah.
They literally got rid of Kirk Cousins. JJ McCarthy was looking kind of successful, and then he got hurt, and then they put Sam Darnold, and look at him.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Brock Purdy in that Niners offense.
I think Brock Purdy is him, though. Not gonna lie.
All right, everybody back? Tim, you there?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yes, I'm here.
Grape, you there?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, I'm good. Ashley, AP's good.
Okay,
Johnny, how
okay,
are you?
we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. All right, we're back. Just took a quick bathroom break talking sports. We always get a little bit of sports in our D&D game because almost everybody here watches some. That's one of the big things about doing D&D like this that I like because, you know, it's real life, you know. We talk about real world shit in the middle of our fantasy world, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, just as Percy gets done with her song, I want you all to make a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, my perception is ass.
You and me both, my friend.
Oh, somebody got a critty.
AP
Can I use
is
religion as
cozy
my
green.
perception?
Can I use religion? Well, if we're doing
I
that, can I use
invoke the eyes
Arcana?
of deity.
Can I use Arcana as my perception then?
Just saying, can I use Sarah and Ray to guide me through my perceptions?
I don't think you need to go that deep in this one, especially since Grape pulled a nat 20. So,
I did.
oh,
No,
Drogon did.
I didn't pull an at 20.
I was gonna say.
I just have a high perception.
No, you have a high perception. You okay? 20 plus 4 plus 3. God damn, you perceptive as hell. Drogon, for sure. You and Adnarin.
Adnarin.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I got it. Nailed it. As Persephone, or Percy, as you all know her, is ending her little thing, you see these elves walk into the area, led by Valeth once again. And Valeth begins to clap. Bravo, bravo. See, I knew you were a proper elf.
I am a proper elf. You, however, it doesn't seem like you are.
Oh, you finally got it.
Still haven't changed this idea. Rather, assign yourself with the cretins.
What? The what?
The cretins.
Oh, okay. You remind me of a boomer. See, boomers don't really know manners very well.
I am no boomer.
What's a boona?
It's an
Apparently,
old
they
person.
don't know manners.
See, I think Whiff is a little older than a boomer.
Well, all I know is I don't like these people, so you give me the word and it's on.
Pip, I would suggest you take a seat and watch the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
Twiggy, will you watch? Pip, will you watch over Twiggy for me? And Pip will raise his little knife and shake his head.
You come back for more, you stupid guy, you.
Oh, shut up, you half-wit, half-man. I only come for the orc.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Squeeze myself through. Excuse me. Gargantu. I can't remember your name. Didn't you say you were going to make your escape?
I guess it's too late for that.
As he pulls out his axe from behind him.
And I cast Fireball.
I guess I'll get ready with you.
That didn't take very
And
long.
Valeth casts Counterspell.
And I don't know if I can counterspell your counterspell.
Now, since you're the one casting the spell.
You're right. That's why I figured I'd ask.
Can't counterspell and cast a spell at the same time.
I mean, I am the Wizard of Whiff. It could happen if it's a natural 20.
Well, are we just going to sit here and look pretty at each other?
Well, hold on. I gotta see if this counterspell slaps.
And
Eee. It would appear not. So, with that being said, let me do this. And good old-fashioned combat.
I didn't anticipate getting my dress dirty today, so
Grape, if you just need to find your character on the top, there's a dice on his picture. Just click that and it'll roll for initiative.
Excuse me.
So
Roll a
close.
2.
I rolled a 2.
All right.
The combat carousel is a little bit confusing. Okay, so to the right after the line is where
We
the
start.
first person starts. Yep.
Does my fireball go off?
Your fireball does go off, so go ahead and roll the damage on that, since that was the spell used to
Initiate combat.
25. And a 12 on standard D20. If we're doing that.
Let's see. So with a 12, I'm going to say you hit 3 of the 4. So I am going to, this one guy way off to the side here is going to get missed. Okay?
Sure.
Close, but no cigar. So, let me cue some battle music.
Oh, yes. Gotcha.
There we go. All right, and it's off to the races. And we start with Garthan. Roar! $16 misses. Yeah, let me see here. He does have multi-attack. Good. I thought I put that on, but I just wanted to make sure. 18 will hit. For 10 damage. That will end his turn.
Shit.
Ting. Next elf guard up. They now have flanking. "13 misses. They have flanking, so that is supposed to be an advantage. 12 doesn't help.
boy.
Now Garthank is completely surrounded at this point. "17 will hit. For 4 damage. Plow. Drogon, you are up.
You know, it's only fitting because it's the beginning of a campaign.
Range.
And Drogon is going to pull himself. We'll just do it right here. For the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Oh God. How about you?
Pretty sure you just decapitated that guy.
That is the first DTD of the campaign.
I take the great axe and I slam it straight down into its shoulder, going partially through its body. I just pull it out, having this man literally cut in half.
For those of you who are not familiar with the term DTD, it means describe their demise, and you get to describe how you kill your enemy in D&D.
And that will end Drogon's turn.
Whiff, you're up.
Oh, well, look at here. Let's see what we have here. Going to use 120 feet is plenty of room. Excuse me. 1 and 2 and 3.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3.
Pow.
Then, a 19, so
Oh yeah, very effective. Worked just as planned.
yeah. Plus magic missile is probably the only spell I have that works every time I use it, so
Basically.
yeah. And that will end my turn.
Maya, you are up.
I was talking to you and you could not hear me.
I can now.
But I was basically saying I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm going to utilize that to move about right here so I can get a line of sight on this guy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Sacred Flame.
Here's the dex
'Cause I was
save. He's gonna fail.
Damage. Take that 12 points of damage.
DTD.
DTD. And I think that is it for my turn.
Okay. Valeth. He's gonna cast Cure Wounds, heal a little bit. Attack with his short sword. 22 will hit. For 5 points. Elias, you're up.
We're just gonna move up here and try to get everything.
Natural surrounding right there.
Right? And we're gonna aim for this guy right here.
Okay. $18 will hit. Blam! 9 points of damage to the elf guard.
I was looking to see if I had an
Just
extra attack yet.
a few more come running up the path after the sound of that gunshot.
Oh.
More for the spoils.
Ah! Fucking got me! Fucking
Kind of
got
made
me!
me jump a little bit.
Fucking got me! I've been shot!
It was a delayed shot.
Fuck. Ugh. Anything else for your turn, Elias?
I like the name of your gun.
No, that'll end my turn.
Persephone, you're up.
Okay. Sorry, I was taking notes.
I love that you take notes. It makes me so happy.
I'm going to be.
Oh, jeez. Well then.
Oh, Jared.
Goddamn. She was really quiet for the longest time.
It was great.
Oh.
I think the part that it cut out was just a barrel full of dick and balls. That's what she said.
Oh, I didn't even hear the and balls part. All I heard was a barrel full of dicks.
Barrel full of dicks.
Whoa.
That sounds like something that would come out of our Thursday campaign.
You're fine. Everybody started laughing. You were quiet for so long, and then just out of nowhere.
Full of dick.
This is gonna go at him.
And Valeth?
Yes, Bailiff. Should I give my insult now or wait till it works?
Well,
Or does
You do you, boo.
Okay. Let me just roll.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Max damage.
That one would be your catchphrase should be, I swear this seems like a good idea at the time.
What'd you do? Roll vicious mockery.
I have a set of insults in 8s, so I just rolled one and went with the first.
Let's see if it's effective. It is. It was a good idea at the time. Roll your damage. Emotionally hurt him for 2 points. Owie. Oh god, vicious mockery is such a so fun.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
But then I will
Ooh.
use my bardic inspiration to Grekthar.
All right. Roll that damage. Well, it's not really damage. It's... Oh!
Boing.
He's a bard, baby.
Nice, nice.
Gonna add that. Okay, so we'll have to remember to add that 8 when it's his turn. Because that's actually a reaction spell. So you would add that at the time of somebody else's attack.
Gotcha.
As a bonus action, so.
I thought those would have been labeled as a reaction.
I would have thought so too. Because it says, as a bonus action, creature other than yourself within 60 feet can hear you and gain inspiration. 1d8 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. It can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So yeah, so the next time he attacks, he gets a +8 to it. Okay. So we'll just have to remember that when we get to him, to add the +8. Okie dokie?
Okie dokie.
Next time I will do it in the moment.
Yeah, just use it like a reaction, because otherwise it'll get lost in the sauce. This is coming at you, Drogon.
13 is my AC.
13, okay.
13 is my AC.
Then attack goes to the defender, so that's going to miss. All right, Andrin. Wait, did I say that wrong?
That's fine.
Adnarin. I'm going to get it right. I'm sorry. New names are always hard when you start a campaign, but you get it figured out.
Let's see. I'm going to cast Entangle. And I don't... Let's see. Of course, it's a square here.
You can just call it out who you're going to entangle.
I'm going to entangle those 4 right there.
Okay. So let me grab them. Including him. And let me make that strength throw real quick.
Ooh.
Hey, okay.
All right, so one of the elf guards did not get entangled. And we'll just say this guy out on the front, because I don't know which one was which. Okay?
All right.
Heck yeah.
And... Let's see. What's the range on that? 30? Because I guess I still have a bonus action I could use. Oh, hold on. I have to... Okay. I'm going to use... I've got 17 feet of my movement speed. And then I'm going to cast my Produce Flames cantrip for my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him with it. I guess I...
So you'll click the attack button to see if it hits.
Normal.
Oh,
it definitely hits. First critty hitty.
All right, and it's...
No, you critted, didn't you, Drogon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's still his first critty in the campaign.
So roll that damage at critical.
Okay, damage, 2d8, normal. Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong one.
That's fine.
I hit normal.
Look at this. Look at this. Delete. Didn't happen.
All right, hold on. Normal, critical. There we go.
Good shit. 12 damage. So, just so you know, later on, you have a chance to earn what is known as brute criticals, which is a double damage that you can put on your critical hits. So if you were to have a brute critical, you could apply that and do basically 4 times damage.
Gotcha.
So that is something that happens in our campaign. At 12 points of flame damage. Plow! Okay, top of the order. Elfguard is restrained. So he will pull out his longbow. And completely miss.
Attack with the +8.
Yep. And I'm about to smack the shit out of this elf guard.
Does that go to attack?
I could put it on attack, or yeah, I could put, yeah, it goes on to the attack. So it's 8 plus 9.
Okay.
So that's 17. And 17 is his AC, so attack goes to the defender, so that's gonna miss. So second attack, because he has multi-attack. 13's gonna miss as well. Second elf guard that is restrained, longbow. 9 misses. 17 will hit. Elias, you are taking 6 points of damage. Elfguard closest to you, Elias.
He can take some damage with me then.
Oh, okay. So let me throw that dex out there. He misses, so what do I take?
I'll take his 6. He can take 15.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord. God damn.
Whiff is gonna watch and just be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have to learn fun."
23 will hit. For 3 points, which is actually 1 point. That one's dead. That one's dead. Drogon, you're up.
All right, Drogon's going to simply step on the bucket, crushing it. And he is going to reckless attack.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Reckless.
15 will miss.
We have a 4 for the episode, so
Yeah.
I'll throw a 4.
Okay. I have it marked.
17.
Will hit.
All right. No. Damn. Hold on. Where the fuck is it now?
Did you do the +8 on Grathgar's turn?
I did.
Okay.
So I could at least make that a 3. So a 3 plus, so 6.
Okay. You can treat any 1 or 2 on a damage as a 3. So, okay. So we will apply the 4, and then we will apply half damage for 6.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Whiff, you're up.
Well, I didn't think my character through too well, so magic missile again. Because I only have 3 attack spells.
I only have 3 attack spells, and one of them is Fireball.
1,
Fireball. Do, 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 do.
2, 3. Consistency is key, everyone. Don't forget that.
Okay.
I got no bonuses.
Maya,
I do,
you're
actually.
up. Oh, you do? Okay.
I do. No, it's fine. So,
Okay.
good.
Maya, your turn.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
sorry. Is it
I'm
this
sorry,
boring?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. So I'm going to attack this guy again, but I am going to use my pocket 20.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And I am going to use guiding bolt at level 3.
All right. Then it's going
That's
to
a
hit
level
for crit.
9.
Let us do damage for critical hit.
Yeah.
God damn!
Let us incinerate him.
Just this holy beam of light comes down from the sky.
All you see, listen, literally all you see is a quick flash of lightning strike straight through his head and going down through his asshole.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
I'm going to like you.
Hey, that's my job. I'm supposed to shit lightning.
I thought it was thunder.
I crack thunder and shit lightning.
And I am actually going to use a bonus action as well.
Okay.
To cure wounds to Elias. And he will get 8 points of healing.
Bling!
And that'll end my turn.
Oh, I appreciate that.
I knew I was going to like her.
You're welcome.
Valeth is going to make his strength to see if he can get out of the restraint. Which he does. And he is going to step back, taking attack of opportunity from Grath, which will miss. And he will retreat from combat.
Of course he will.
And that will end his turn. Elias, you're up.
Well, we're gonna start with a bonus action. And we're gonna put that on this guy right here.
Okay, roll your damage. So immediately he'll take 4 points of damage on your next attack.
Mm-hmm. And we're just gonna...
Oh, he's gonna beat him.
punch him in the face. No, we're not.
Ooh. Let's see here. As you step up to attack and spring that massive fist down, the elf guard kind of sidesteps you, grabbing your arm, pulling you forward as he has his sword reverse stance, and he just kind of jabs it into your thigh for 6 points of damage.
You'll pay for that.
Percy, your turn.
Okay. Mm,
Ooh, Shatter. Shatter is such a good spell. Okay, you're gonna hit all of them?
yeah.
Okay. So here's their con saves. Only one saved. So we'll say this one in the front next to Elias. Maybe he was just outside of the zone. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll your damage for the other two. Wait. Is the save half damage or is it a miss? Half as much. Okay, so he's going to take half damage in the front. Okay. So these two are taking the 11 points of damage. He is taking half. But it's still enough. That's DTD.
Percy is just very quiet about it, just with a wave of her fingers on her lyre.
Ooh, she sends shatter with her lyre? I like that.
She uses her... So, bards, in order to cast spells, have to use a musical instrument. So, every time she casts a spell, it's with her lyre or her pan flute.
Oh. There you go.
And since she started this fight holding her lyre...
It makes sense.
That is my turn.
Okay. Now I'm gonna fuck this up. Add Norin.
All right.
And Adnarin. God damn it.
You had it right
Adnorin,
the first time.
Adnorin, it's
I don't know.
tomato. Tomato, Jolly. It's
Ibuprofen,
fine.
it's your
You're
turn.
close enough. All right.
Call him Addie.
Addie, oh god.
Addie.
Yeah, Drogon's gonna try and come up with a nickname for him.
I'm just gonna start calling him Norin.
I don't have a roll for attack on this one.
That is because Starry Wisp does not require.
Well,
It is an auto hit.
right. Well, we're going to... I'm going to hit him with that.
Okay. I am going to clear these guides there. You're going to hit this guy. Go ahead and roll your damage. For 4 points. Plow.